right, so we are getting into some empties. I have only done one empties video since I started my channel. I actually filmed another one and lost the footage. I tried and tried to recover it and couldn't, but I've got a new batch. My little basket is overflowing, so I figured we'd just get through what I can. I'm going to start with a couple of like supplements. They're gentle supplements. They're not anything major. It's not like hair, nail growth, you know, whatever. I take an omega-3. This is by Ritual. Ritual did send me this and their probiotics, which I also used up. I really, really enjoyed these. If you like probiotics, I mean, you will know if you do. I'm not trying to give any kind of medical advice if you like a probiotic. These are a really, really good probiotic and they're so interesting looking. I will pop a photo of them up on the screen. It has a very strong mint smell, but I almost found that refreshing. I really liked these solid probiotics. And this is an omega-3. I love to take an omega-3. I just think it's an important part of overall health. And I really enjoyed these. I would repurchase both of those. Something else kind of in line with supplements are the LEMME sleep gummies. I went through an entire thing of these. I love these. I find them to be so incredibly helpful for sleep and relaxation. I repurchased these already and I will repurchase them again. I finally went through the PHLUR Missing Person body lotion. I loved this lotion. I found it to be quite nourishing and also smelled really, really good. There is still some in here, but I'm having a hard time pumping it out. I don't want to fight with it. So I'm just going to let it go. I've had this a long time. I bought this in the last Sephora sale. So almost a year that I have had this. I also went through a prequel cleanser. Is that what it's called? Cleanser. This is not something I would repurchase. I found it very hard to rinse, very heavy. It did an okay job at cleansing. This is not even completely empty, but I am going to let it go just because I don't enjoy it. I'm just being honest. It has no scent, so that's nice. I think it would be great for people with sensitive skin, but I just found it like too hard to rinse off. I do want to talk about these. Now, these were like a free, I think this was my birthday gift with Sephora, the AMIKA, the Kure. I got like a shampoo and conditioner. These were so good. I liked these so much. I have not repurchased a full size, but I would. I just have a couple of shampoos and conditioners that I'm working through. This is absolutely something I would consider repurchasing. That's why I threw it in here, because I wanted to make it a point to talk about them because they're so good. I also went through an INNERSENSE Color Radiance Daily Conditioner. My daughter uses this much more than I do. She colored her hair pink. She was using this to kind of keep her color and then ended up continuing to use it until it was gone. INNERSENSE is a solid brand. Very happy with it. I have not repurchased it, but I'm sure that at some point I will. I've used INNERSENSE off and on for years. Really, really enjoy the brand. I used up a GISOU Honey Ceramide hair mask. I really, really liked this hair mask. Found it to be quite nourishing on the hair. I have not repurchased it because I am loving the Scene hair mask, the anti-frizz repair mask. So I haven't felt the desire to repurchase this one, but I did enjoy it. This is the OLAPLEX number 6 Bond Smoother. I do enjoy this. You need such a tiny amount that I've had it well over a year. So I think it's just time to let it go. I have to use a tiny amount or it will weigh my hair down. The Après Hair Bond Repair. These are so good. I still have some left. I use this once or twice a week and it made an instant difference in the health and the feeling and the texture, the smoothness, the shine in my hair. I like this so much more than K18. K18 does not work for me. It actually causes more breakage in my hair. I don't know why I don't get along with that product. I know that many people do. That is something that I will continue to use as a bond builder on my hair because I feel like it really actually makes a difference. I went through one of the Nécessaire, the body wash. This is the eucalyptus scent. I love this body wash. It smells really great. Does a great job. No complaints. I already repurchased it. I have another one that I'm using now. The MAYSAMA Green Rooibos? I don't know how to pronounce this. Gel-Balm cleanser. This is a nice cleanser. It doesn't lather or anything. It's really good for like dry, sensitive skin. I really did enjoy this. I have not repurchased it because I have other cleansers, but it's nice. It's a nice cleanser. The ORIBE Gold Lust Restorative Night Cream. ORIBE products are solid. I loved this. It's just like a hair serum that you use at night. And then I use this Briogeo Scalp Revival. Did not like this at all. It made my hair feel so dry. So I saved this because I wanted to like talk about how much I did not like this. It made my scalp and hair feel so dry. I would never repurchase or even use that again. Sorry. And then the VEGAMOUR Grow shampoo and conditioner. I think all of these did come as like a gift set from Sephora. I really liked these, would consider repurchasing. And then this was another gift from Sephora, the Glassy Smooth Blow Dry Spray from MCMILLAN. Really nice, excellent blow dry spray. Very happy with it. I went through the whole little thing. I haven't repurchased it, but I would. It does really make your hair shiny and smooth. Gift from Sephora, the AMIKA Soulfood Nourishing Mask, a very hydrating, very softening, smoothing mask. I really like that. I'm very impressed with AMIKA as a whole. I used up the Milk. I mean, there's still a little bit in here, but like it's hard to get it out. The Milk Makeup Cloud Glow Primer. I loved this primer. It's very watery and doesn't add a texture to the skin. It just adds like this layer of hydration. Really, really good for mature skin because it gives you like a plumping. It doesn't do any blurring or smoothing. It just adds nourishment. I used up my KOSAS Sport deodorant. One of them I have already repurchased. This is a forever repurchase for me. I don't even look at other deodorants. Like this is the one. If you are looking for a natural deodorant with no aluminum or anything, and me as a breast cancer patient, I do try to be careful about my deodorants, not to be a fear monger or anything like that. It's just what I'm comfortable with. This is an excellent one. I have this mascara from Billion Dollar Brow, Forever Lash Mascara in black. This was a really nice mascara. I feel like it did kind of dry up a little quickly, but that's just me. This is the Billion Dollar Brow Microblade Effect. It worked really well. Went through it pretty quickly. My Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal eyeliner in black. I have already repurchased this. I love that eyeliner. It's something that I will probably repurchase forever. I just really enjoy it. And then the Clinique Take the Day Off. I saved this. It was like a freebie, I think, at Ulta, but it's so good. I had never tried this before. It's been around forever. So impressed with this as a makeup remover. I really, really liked it. And then the Uni 24-hour serum. I got a little mini of this with purchase. This is something that I own the full size of and love. It smells really good. It's so nourishing. It's called a serum, but it's like a body lotion, like a very fast absorbing, very nourishing body lotion. I love the Uni 24-hour serum. I find it to be excellent. Okay, a couple of more makeup products. The CoverGirl Outlast Lip Stains. These were pretty good. I purchased these instead of the Huda just to see if this is the type of thing that I liked. I did like them. I feel like they kind of dried up pretty quickly. I wouldn't repurchase them. I'd rather use a regular lip liner. And then this, I'm just letting this go because this is a Shattered Farah Hamidi bronzer in the shade Bois. I purchased this. It fell off my desk. It came in the compact, but I since repurchased a refill. This was the refill. And then I put the broken one in here, and it's so broken now that it's like hard to use. I'm not going to open it and have it spill all out, but I'm just letting this go. I did repurchase it though, because I like it that much. That's one of my favorite bronzers. Like, it's fantastic. And then I have these teeny tiny little miniature. They look like they were made for a baby doll, little Clé de Peau miniatures that came with a purchase. This cream right here, Cream Supreme. This is an eye cream. I was so impressed with this. It was a tiny, tiny little sample, but it's so good. This is something that I would absolutely consider repurchasing the full size of. Like, very impressed with this little guy. This is the Serum Supreme. I mean, I think I only got like 2 uses out of this, but it felt nice. I saved them because I'm saving my trash and wanted to talk to you about them. I also used up a La Prairie Skin Caviar Luxe Sleep Mask. I was not impressed with this. It peeled and just didn't quite sink into my skin. And then this is the Dior La Mousse Off On. It's just a cleanser, a little sample that came with my order. I did not like that. It's so heavily fragranced, it made my eyes burn. So not a fan of that, would not repurchase. This is the Mother Science Retinol Synergist. It's their retinol serum with malacase. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm not going to try, but this is an excellent retinol serum. Since I've been out of it, I notice a difference in the texture of my skin. My skin feels much more textured. So I will repurchase that. I haven't yet, but I will because I miss it. This is the Super Saturated Skin Serum by Experiment. This is fantastic. This is is a beautiful hydrating, nourishing serum that also gives you like this smoothing effect on the skin. So pretty for under makeup. I used this when I irritated my skin and kind of compromised my skin barrier in my bronzer video. This had me back to normal in less than 2 days. Like very, very healing on the skin. I can't speak highly enough about this. It's now available at Sephora. This I could not get through. This is the Shiseido Eucalyptus activating essence. This is a very, very pricey essence. However, the scent and the alcohol content, like I can just smell the alcohol, I can smell the fragrance. I hardly used any of it. Like I said, it's very expensive. So I couldn't get through it because of the fragrance and the alcohol. This is the Costa Baja Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I use this for microneedling and really, really enjoyed it. It's just a basic hyaluronic acid serum. Just used it to give me slip when I microneedle. This is the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme. I got a sample of this. I used it all up. I loved it as like a very nourishing night cream. Really nice night cream. We have one more thing. Sunday Riley Good Genes. This was a little sample. I love Good Genes. I haven't purchased it lately because I've been using the Mother Amniotic Toner. I know the name of that is so bizarre, but it's very exfoliating and nice. So I haven't been missing the Good Genes, but Good Genes is something that I've used off and on for like years. We're into Allies of Skin. I went through a phase with Allies of Skin where I used so much of it. I used Allies of Skin almost exclusively. So let's go through these products, okay? Starting with the cleansing balm. I went through 2 of these. This is the Vitamin C and Omegas cleansing balm. This is a nice cleansing balm. It is not my favorite cleansing balm, but I liked it. It didn't burn my eyes or anything, but it did, you know, make them blurry if I used it to remove my eye makeup. Then I went through the 20% vitamin C serum, vitamin C and Brighten serum. So it's a very thick texture. That's what I didn't like about this. Not my favorite texture to put on my skin. I just found it to be quite heavy for a vitamin C serum. So would not repurchase that. And then this is the Peptides and Antioxidant Advanced Firming Daily Treatment. It has all kinds of good for your skin ingredients. It was not my favorite because it pilled on me. I have a problem with that though. Like a lot of things pill on me that I don't hear other people talk about. I'm not saying that that's going to be everybody's experience. It was mine with that product though. So I did not like that. It's not something I would repurchase. The Retinol Repair Night Cream was really nice. It's very yellow though. It is so incredibly yellow pigmented that it stained my pillowcase, my sheets, because my bedding is all white. And this was just a no-no. That was hard for me to get through because of the staining issue. So I would 100% not repurchase that. The Allies of Skin lip balm, I couldn't even get through this. I mean, look, it's like, I did not like this. I do not like this. I don't think that this is a very good lip balm. I'm so sorry. Would not repurchase that. Do not recommend. And then I also went through the Peptides and Omegas Firming Eye Cream. I actually like this eye cream a lot. It's not super thick, but it's a very nice texture. It worked really well. No complaints about that eye cream. The one product that from Allies of Skin that I think is absolutely excellent, and I do actually recommend and would repurchase and have repurchased. It's the Multi-Peptides and GF Advanced Lifting Serum. This is really, really nice. It makes a noticeable difference in your skin. I really enjoyed this and think that this is a standout product from the line. If I'm being honest, and you know I'm gonna be, because I purchased all of those products with my own money, and it wouldn't matter even if I didn't, even if they were gifted to me, I'm going to be honest. The only thing from that entire experience that I would repurchase is that serum. Anyway, that's it. We've emptied all of my empties. I'm so glad to like get rid of all of that and then start over on new empties. So I don't know. Empties are such a strange thing. And like I said, I had so much more. You know, I filmed and then I go and I recycle or get rid of all of these products, recycle what I can, throw away what I have to throw away. And I didn't have them anymore. And so when I lost the footage, I was just like, oh my gosh, because like that was a time that I actually went through quite a few makeup products. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have you here. I will see you soon in another video. And until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.